Good morning, good evening, good day, good night. Welcome back to Karma and Chaos.
I know that everyone has acknowledged in our Facebook group that they love when you say that. There's nothing appealing about it to me, so I don't understand the hype. I don't.
You know what's funny though is that there's a lot of things that you like that just aren't appealing to me. You know?
Like what? Tell me.
Like men.
Chaos.
I don't like chaos. Chaos is just, I'm an attraction.
Having chickens, that is not appealing to me.
Wait, really? You don't want
all.
chickens?
No.
Really? They're so easy. They're so fun to just
They're not
watch.
easy. No.
They're so easy.
No. We were talking a little bit before we started recording, but I think that maybe we're connected.
Why?
Because I am not an anxious person. I don't get anxiety. Don't feel anxiety. Ever since I microdosed back in whenever that was, do not get anxiety.
Okay.
I feel so much anxiety today. Maybe it's because you had a chaotic morning.
Oh, okay. So it's like transfer.
Yeah.
But what's funny is that I don't feel anxiety about my chaos. There's nothing about my chaos that gives me anxiety. What gives me anxiety is other people.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe Leah's leaving today for the weekend. I'm leaving Saturday
Where are you going?
I'm going to Mexico.
By yourself?
No, I cannot wait until this fucking scan comes back because the holes are going to be this big. She's going on a bachelor trip to Mexico.
For who?
For my friend Luke, which I think you might know if you saw a picture of him, but
you asked if you could go.
Yeah.
When? When did this happen?
Last week.
What?
On the recording.
No.
Yes.
I also want to let you know I tried to reach out to the girl that works in the train conductor industry to send me a video to show to you, but she didn't respond. So if you're listening, thanks for not answering me, because it would have been funny to be like, here you go. Here's a train conductor. Chugga 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 choo choo.
Truly, 4 chuggas makes sense to me now that I've said it and I've read it. It does make sense. So I am confirming it's also 4, but I was close by saying 3. And I think so many people were like 6 or 8. That is entirely overkill, but I need to tell you something.
Okay.
Do you remember when you came here and I spiraled and had the driveway done?
Yeah.
The driveway is fucked up. It is fucked. It is so fucked. And the company that did it is not responding to any of my text messages, phone calls, voicemails, nothing.
Sue them.
Kristen told me they'll probably dissolve their company and just start over, and it won't matter. And I can't sue them if they won't get back to me because I don't have any other information outside of their name and phone number.
Yeah, but they probably do this to other people and you have the ability to sue them. Other people don't.
My driveway is so fucked up. There is grass coming through the 1-inch concrete, and I will send you pictures. It's so bad. They're like pimples that bust open, and grass is sprouting through in the middle of the fucking driveway. I was told they never put the gravel under the asphalt, and they were supposed to pour 4 inches of asphalt instead of 1.5 inches of asphalt.
I mean, not to say I told you so, but I did ask if you got second opinions on this.
So I'm just it's gonna crumble. No, it's so bad in several spots. It's not just one area, it's literally the entire thing. And they will not respond to any of my attempts.
You have, I remember what they look like, so
I'll send pictures. We can post pictures on the Instagram. But I am pissed because I don't want to say I was taken advantage of, because really I made
were taken advantage of.
I made my own poor choice by not doing research or getting second opinions. So I will take accountability there.
Yeah, but you were still taken advantage of.
The state of my mental well-being was in question at that time.
It's quality of work. It doesn't matter if someone if they went up to an old woman's house and was like, "Hey, can we pave your driveway?" and she said yes, you were still taken advantage of, even if you didn't it's a scam. They scammed you. That's you're being taken advantage of. You look really cozy.
Yeah, you know what? I've been so tired, and I truly was like, I don't know how this recording is going to go because I'm so tired and I feel like my social battery is drained. The twins had a well visit at the doctor. And then Rio has pink eye. So he also had to come. And the last time I took all three of them to the doctor at the same time, I swore I was never going to do it again. But because Rio was sick and I already was going there with the twins, I was like, I might as well go. And so it was me, Elijah, and Tata all each having a baby in the same room and like doing the well visit and then the sick visit. And it was just, honestly, they were really good, but I'm a little bit burnt out. I'm a little bit tired. I didn't go to the award show at the Webbies. Like I didn't stay in New York out of state for, all night long. And so I just wanted to say that.
Social media is such like a wild concept too, because like I post videos out of context, like of like, I posted a Botox video yesterday but I got Botox like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. And then like, I'm always nervous because obviously like I work too. So I'm like, I wonder if my like boss thinks that like I'm like going and getting Botox during the day or something. I don't know.
No, literally, because I post stuff out of time, like not in order, or sometimes I'll post stuff when I leave. All of these things were in one trip that I told you about 3 months ago, and I'm just now posting them.
I do want to say though, I love Lindsay. I just like feel like we deserve to spend more time together.
I would agree. And I also love Lindsay and think that I deserve to spend more time with her.
Same.
But Alessandra and Becky both live in New Jersey and also don't see each other very frequently. And then I'm in Delaware, Lindsay's in Atlanta. Like none of us get to be together all the time.
No.
Like I can't just even call. I literally texted Becky yesterday. I went to lunch after a doctor appointment and I texted Becky and I was like, hey, I know this is kind of weird, but can we block off time for me to come meet baby Bex because my schedule is so crazy and you live 3 hours away?
And I said, not weird at all.
But it feels weird because I obviously want to be able to like come whenever you are receiving gifts or not gifts, receiving guests, but that's not realistic for my life and I need to be able to block it off. And so I was like, this is so crazy that I'm literally scheduling time.
I don't think it's crazy.
Okay.
I actually appreciated it.
Okay. Well, I was a little I was like, she's going to be like this bitch.
I don't care.
Okay.
We know better,
I'm like, Alessandra, are you free December 13th, 2025 at 1 p.m. for 20 minutes?
We'll see. Probably not in 2 days though. So you got to catch me now.
Literally.
I was thinking though that we need to at least twice a year make sure that like, I think we need a weekend or like 2 days. It doesn't have to be a weekend where it's just you, me, Lindsay, Alessandra, Kristen, and whoever else needs to be there. Maybe the social team, maybe not. But like, because we just get such quality time. Like we need quality time, just the girls, because I think about our trip to LA and we had the time of our lives. Like we were giggling so much. Like that was just such a beautiful experience.
And then we did it again for the Webbies.
I guess we got to go to Atlanta. Buckle up.
And we probably
I didn't say probably. I said probably. I said probably.
No, you said probably.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
So what? Give me.
I wrote it down in my notes, and it literally just said, and it spelled out probably.
I literally said probably.
Yeah.
Literally just said probably.
Literally just said. I have a really weird question. Actually, it's not that weird, but I think that I might be unique in my situation. I didn't Google it. I brought it up to Leah, and she kind of looked at me sideways. Do any of you wake up in the middle of the night? This happens to me not often, but it happens to me like often enough that it's a reoccurring thing.
Like a snap.
Have you ever seen Stranger Things?
No.
Okay. How do I explain it? So I wake up to like where I am in my room or wherever it is, but like the scenery is like, it's almost like it's like an abandoned room. Like there's roots Like, and sometimes there's like people in there. So
This
like
is like sleep paralysis.
I can see people like standing in the shadow, and like, so I'll open my eyes, there'll be like cobwebs and just like, it's almost like it's an abandoned situation, but I'm in my own room, and like, I'll look around and I'm like, oh, like, here we go again. And I'll like start blinking to try to like wipe it away. And then I end up just like going back to sleep. Does that ever happen?
No, I cannot say that has ever
That
happened
is
to me in
sleep
my
paralysis, 100%.
Yeah, that's 1000% that's sleep paralysis. It's like when your brain is not it's like sleepwalking, sleep talking, when your brain is like half lucid, half not. And I think that is sleep paralysis is crazy. That's
But what is that like? But I don't sleep poorly. Like, I sleep great.
I think it's just a condition, like Creed has it.
And
Creed
like, I'm not
will-
afraid of it because
like you know what it is. Let me see if
Yeah.
it's like if it can be treated. Hold on. Let me
because
Google.
I know what it is.
Sleep paralysis.
I also have something that happened to me that might be a little TMI.
It just says supportive care, reassurance. That's the treatment.
Yeah, like it is what it is. Like, I just wake up and I'm like, oh, here we are.
Do you lucid dream? Can you control the dream?
Yeah.
Know that you're dreaming?
Yeah, I lucid dream.
Okay. Yeah. It's probably the shrooms.
Summer is just around the corner, and the folks at Mint Mobile have a hot take. Getting a summer bod is out, but getting your savings bod is in. This spring and summer, we want skimpy wireless bills and fat wallets, and with premium wireless plans for just $15 a month, you can have both without breaking a sweat or the bank.
Say goodbye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk-to-text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with a Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. Ditch overpriced wireless and get 3 months of premium wireless service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month.
This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get your summer savings and shop premium wireless plans at mintmobile.com/karma. That's mintmobile.com/karma. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month, 5 GB plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. Once the temperatures start rising, I realized it was back in the same worn out rotation, same tank, same shorts, same everything. So I gave my daily uniform an upgrade with Quince. Their pieces are easy, elevated, and somehow make me feel more put together without even trying. And I just want to say that these hoops right here in my earlobes are from Quince. I absolutely love them. I can wear them every single day, and I've been wearing them for the past week.
I have 2 sleep sacks ready to use once Bex gets here from Quince as well.
I love that for you. I love.
Thank you. They also have things like 100% European linen shorts and dresses from $30, luxe swimwear, Italian leather platform sandals, and so much more. The best part, everything with Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than what you'd find with similar brands. By working directly with top artisans and cutting out the middleman, Quince gives you luxury without the markup. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes.
I actually have a towel set by Quince, a comforter. I have sunglasses, earrings. I have all the things. You guys can treat your closet to a little summer glow up with Quince. Go to quince.com/karma for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/karma to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/karma.
I had a little bit of this is a little TMI, people, so if you want to fast forward, but I got my period twice last month. In my 25 years of living, that's never happened to me.
Anyone listening to this podcast, I'm here to force PCOS symptoms down your throat because I get very frustrated when people are like, "Oh, well, I get my period regularly," or I get really heavy periods. And I just want to say that irregular periods are a symptom of PCOS. And so if your doctor is telling you that you don't have PCOS because you get your period regularly or you get it twice a month, literally that is an irregular period. But people think that it means that you don't get a period at all or you skip months, and it's so frustrating. So you need to be tested. I think you have PCOS.
Public service announcement. for everyone. No, and I said 25 years of living. I meant like the 25 years I've had my period, like of that.
When did you get your period? How old were you?
Probably like 12.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. My freshman year of high school, whenever that is.
14.
Oh, so 14.
So you were late.
20, yeah. Anyway, in the whatever years I've never had, like I've always had my period once a month, same time, never early, never late. Last month I had it twice,
time out.
What?
You've been with more men than me. Did you ever have a pregnancy scare?
Yeah, once.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait. Was it like a dramatic, like you just had sex and you were like, I might be pregnant? Or like you really think that there was a chance that you could have been pregnant?
I think it was probably the first. Like it was probably dramatic. Like, oh my God. And then I had to take a test. And Morgan, you know Morgan, she looked at it first and she like went like this. And I was like, oh. She goes, you just saved $500. I was like, nice.
So, wow, that was a thought that I've never asked you in 12 years of knowing you. I just was wondering.
Now you know.
What a crazy feeling to go from, I hope this test is negative to, I hope this test is positive. Like it's a weird feeling. Yeah. Like as a woman to like go through that. Like
you're just like always ingrained in your head to like.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, I hope this shit is negative. Then you're like, wait a second. No, I don't. It's weird. It's like, I'm a teen mom. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm still a child. So I don't even know.
34-year-old teen mom.
Yeah. So I got my period again yesterday or 2 days ago. And I passed like tissue. Like what, like I say things and Leah is like always thinks I'm dramatic. And so I called her and I was like, hey, like, I don't think this is normal. She's like, it's probably just a blood clot, like blah, blah, like whatever. And she like came in, she was like, oh yeah, that's normal. So I have to make a doctor's appointment next week. But I did text Natasha, who is very smart. And she thinks it might be membranous dysmenorrhea.
Could you give me some context?
It says which involves the partial expulsion of membranous cast. It's the endometrial tissue cast rather than a complete one. It can occur after IVF treatment, particularly during hormone replacement therapy. This is often associated with the use of progesterone, either naturally or via supplemental. So it's like you're passing like tissue, like from yeah. It was weird.
From IVF.
Could be, but there's also like regular of that, which like people can do it can happen from non-IVF stuff too.
Because if it's not related to IVF, why now? Like why all of a sudden is it starting now?
Exactly. So I got to make a doctor's appointment.
Definitely do that.
Have you ever missed a flight before?
Now, I know that was a dumb question because I miss flights once a month.
I've never missed a flight or like
if you miss a flight on the way somewhere, it automatically cancels your return flight. So
I've never missed a flight in my life.
It's so frustrating because the first time it happened to me, I could not understand why the return flight was canceled when I didn't even get the opportunity to miss it.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you asking? Did you miss one?
No, it was like someone on TikTok posted about like, you know, what's the likelihood of you missing a flight? Like, do people actually miss flights?
Yeah, regularly.
I've never missed a flight and I've flown a lot in my life.
Same, but how early do you go to the airport?
Like an hour and a half. I don't know.
I miss flights regularly. I sure do.
Did I tell you that I met the final family?
The final family of what?
I'm just going to say his name. That Matt, our donor, donated to?
No, you didn't. You told me you met 2, I think.
No, there is only 2, but we met the first one, went out to dinner with them. They're great.
I knew that. You said that on the last episode.
But 10 episodes ago.
Oh.
But we just met recently his last family that he donated to.
Okay, and how did that go?
It went really well. They're great. They're funny. It was funny because the one girl texted me after and was like, I knew you looked so familiar. I listened to Karma and Chaos. So, hey, if you're listening.
Hey, thanks for listening to Karma and Chaos.
Isn't that funny? And can you imagine, can you just think of this? Imagine going into this life changing moment, right? You pick a donor, you pick this amazing person, and then you know you're going to meet the other families that he donated to. And then I just pop up on the fucking screen.
Wait, so she already knew who you were.
Yeah.
How did Matt feel about that?
How do what?
What did Matt say?
I actually didn't even say anything to him. I should mention it to him. It was funny.
That's so crazy. So
yeah.
So you are the third family, and then, or the first, or the second?
I think we're the second. We're the first that is having a child. They're not trying yet. The other family is actively trying. So hopefully they'll find some success soon. Fingers crossed. I'm actually going to see them at DC Pride. They'll be there.
That's exciting. That's really exciting. Both of the families or just the one?
Just the one. The other two are really busy. They're both doctors.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Very busy. So also,
I would like to say I'm very busy and I'm not a doctor. You don't have to be a doctor to be busy. Like, let's not discredit everyone else.
There was no shade. I'm also busy and I'm not a fucking doctor.
Are we all synced up? Is everyone on their period?
I'm about to get mine.
Okay, got it.
So she's taking offense to someone else's education.
Like, you don't have to attack me like that.
It had nothing to do with you. I don't know if I told you this, Alessandra. I definitely didn't tell you this, but Leah and I went to, after we had that whole conversation about Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
Leah and I went to her doctor's appointment. And
yeah, you told me. Yeah. And then
walk in, and the receptionist had posters of Ricky Martin.
Yeah, you said that on the podcast.
I said on the pod. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm turning into you. I must have not deleted it off my list. But
I deleted it.
I think about it often though, because like, what are those chances?
No, truly. What are the chances that the other family that Matt donated to, or that your donor donated to, knew who you were?
Yeah.
Also, I went to an appointment yesterday and I am getting a facelift. So I will be out of commission in August for 2 weeks because I'm getting a facelift and it's going to be like this.
Where?
Snatched in Philly.
If that's what makes you happy.
Because she said this is genetic. She said this is genetic. So this is getting removed. So unfortunately, anyone who talks to me about, oh, just lose weight, oh, just do this, oh, just do that. No, it's literally genetic. And I am getting a lower facelift. So I'll be out of commission for 2 weeks in August. And I'm so excited because I hate my double chin and I hate this extra skin on my neck.
Go off, girl.
Yeah, I love that for you.
Thanks. I didn't know if I was going to get support.
What?
Yeah, I told you. I'm getting it done in Turkey. I got it already saving up in the bank for it. I'm doing the whole shebang.
Being, this is a completely different topic, but being a mother of twins, I have a question.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer anything I can.
It's not relative to your situation since you have a boy and a girl, but I've been thinking about this a lot. How often do you think twins get switched throughout their lives?
So I don't...
Like, accidentally, right? Like...
I don't think that paternal twins get switched at birth, or anything, but I do think that identical twins have. And I think that I think that it goes undetected and maybe the parents don't even realize they did it.
That's what I mean.
Because I just get that feeling, and like, they're never going to admit it. They're never going to think, like, they may not even have realized they did it unless they're a family who put identical twins in like separate colors and like wrote it down, or like put ankle bracelets on them or something. But I do think that it happens and they probably didn't even realize that they did it.
Do you think that
Before you can tell their personality?
Yeah. Like, do you think that they're like, that's a thought that parents of identical twins of the same like sex go through, like, oh, I wonder if I've ever switched them? Or like when they're a little bit older and they wear matching things and what if they just switch beds at night?
No, I think once they have a personality and you can tell, like when you become a mom, you basically are,
not yet.
When Bex is born, you learn their personalities very quickly. Mm-hmm. So I do think that I'm more so talking about being switched like
infancy.
That first 1 or 2 weeks of life before you get to know their personality. Because I mean, even in the newborn phase for Verse and Valley and mine are fraternal, so they're different, but their personalities were so different that even if they were identical, I would have been able to tell them apart by their demeanor, I guess, or like their characteristics. So I will say that I'm more so talking like maybe in the NICU, are they getting switched up? In the hospital, are they getting switched up? Did you hand baby to dad and then pass them to grandma and then you got them back and now you're like, oh my God, which baby is which? Like that's more so what I'm talking about.
Yes. That's what that has to happen all the time.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I would put a marker on the bottom of their foot or something.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great idea.
Or tattoo them.
Imagine.
When we started this podcast, it seemed like we had to figure things out all on our own. Scripts, setup, filming schedule, logos. It was super overwhelming, and every day seemed to introduce a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be such a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify.
Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. And to get started with your own design studio, there are hundreds of ready-to-use templates, and Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style, which I love. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are strolling and scrolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify.
Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side.
Everything.
Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/karma. Go to shopify.com/karma. Shopify.com/karma. Speaking of babies on that conversation, people are very passionate about where car seat goes.
Yeah, and I think that the research is proven that behind the driver's seat is the safest seat in the car.
I don't know if I can agree or disagree because I don't know enough on it, but from what I've seen, but it's like people will argue till they're blue in the face about where the friggin' car seat goes, but then what if you're like, oh, I have twins? Decision doesn't even matter.
Hold on, let me Google. Safest place for car seat.
For me, it was that every single person that was commenting passenger side was saying it out of pure convenience. You can see the baby better, you can pass things back better.
Yeah, I personally think that behind the passenger seat is the most convenient in terms of passing things back. But if we're talking about safety as a whole, you shouldn't be passing shit back there in the first place. So if you both can't be true here. Like that's not how this goes. I just Googled it, and after my most recent run-in with AI, I don't necessarily believe AI all the time, but this says the safest place for a car seat is generally in the back seat in the middle, which I was always told never to put a car seat in the middle because they can go through the windshield.
I've collectively have seen the middle as the safest.
Interesting, because I was told it was behind the driver's seat.
No.
Wow.
The middle, if you can, is the safest. Driver's seat makes sense though if you're gonna your instinct is to save yourself when you're driving. So if you're gonna get into an accident, I think you said that, Becky, that if you just veer away, you're going to veer away from the instinct of yourself. Plus it's easier because that's the side you get out on.
But the point
in terms of impact, obviously the middle, I guess it just depends.
Yeah. The point is that people are really, really, really passionate about it. There's I posted it on TikTok and there's 4,000 comments on that video.
I mean, it's great for your engagement, but I think at this point, you gotta just decide what's best with your mommy heart and your mommy gut.
I put it on the driver's side.
Yeah, that's always what I was told. I mean, I don't know. Now I'm second guessing everything.
Also, so I saw multiple times that you're not supposed to drive with your child for like the first couple months without someone in the back seat with them.
What?
Yeah.
So single moms are just, what are they
I was
supposed to
gonna
do?
say,
That is the most, that is not even, you cannot tell me that that's a fake rule. You cannot tell me that. Where did you read that?
Multiple people commented that.
So explain to me how, single or not, you go to work, you drop your baby off at fucking daycare or with the babysitter or with the fucking nanny, and you're telling me that someone's supposed to be in the back seat. Tell me on what planet in this United States solar system where that is legal or not legal, where that is fucking possible.
This United States solar system,
universe, whatever. Fucking tell me where. Country. Tell me where. Tell me where it's possible. Tell me.
System.
Solar. What ecosystem? Tell me. I'm angry. I'm pissed the fuck off.
Oh God.
Who said that? Did they have resources? Did they cite their work?
I don't know. I like your new background.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at this. Hold on. Look at this.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Did someone make that for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
She made my last one too, but I was like, I need something that's like all the things, you know?
That's really cool.
I want to get a cool one made with the podcast too, like either 3 separate ones with the podcast or like one like this where it has all 3.
What's her at?
Yeah.
Pearl and Pine.
I want to get one with For the Haters and with Carmine Chaos.
Oh, that would be really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Do you think that there are baby companies that come into your house and baby proof your house?
Ooh, I would think so. Maybe closer to where you are. I don't think they would be in Delaware, but I'm sure there are.
Closer to me. I guess I'm not too far from this. If anyone's used one and you're listening, would love to know.
Yeah, that's really cool. That is a great question. I think that if that's not already a business, that should be a business. Somebody should do that. That's, people that are busy or that, are first-time parents that don't have the time or really know what is worth it, what is not. I mean, Brio's bumping his head every freaking day on these corners. So I think that would have been good to put some stuff on the corners. Also would like to say that Isaac is going to another prom today with his friend Brandy, or tomorrow, sorry. And so he's going to get a haircut today after school for prom number 2.
I love him so much.
Yeah, he's thriving out here in these.
He's growing. He is thriving. Like, what a great person he's become.
Better than me.
I would probably agree with that.
Yeah, can't even be mad. Even be mad.
Like, just a great, like, I'm just so proud of him. He's just, he communicates, like we have good conversations, like he knows what he wants. He's growing. He's allowing for himself to live, like all the things. Like he's just,
he's the best.
Like I hope my kid is as like cool as he is,
Oh, he will be. Your kid's gonna be so freaking cool.
Yeah. There was another baby question that I had. Oh, talking about business ideas. I just thought of this yesterday. Not to do with babies, but I was like, I'm not actually doing it because I have enough of shit on my plate, but I would wonder if there's any companies out there that do almost like interview style for like you get hired by a family. So not you because you don't have a relationship with your parents, but like if I wanted to hire someone to come in to like interview my mom to give like what I did with my dad for the Haters, I watch that all the time. So I have like that interview style of someone asking my dad questions about what it meant to him to be a father and all these things. And that's something that I hold so much value to having because it like can rewatch those things. I wish I would have done that earlier when he had like more of his voice. But you have to be a certain person to be able to allow someone to feel comfortable with a complete stranger. But imagine if, I don't know, I'll use Alessandra since she's on here. Imagine if like she hired me to like interview her mom to learn a little bit about her and like just growing up, her first boyfriend, her first date, and have this visual of something that you can have as a keepsake for the rest of your life of like people that you love. Doesn't have to be a parent, right? Could be a grandparent, could be even siblings. But I was like, oh, that would be like such a cool business, like just to hire to come in, just to put together a video series of your family so that you can have them forever, like as someone like passes or whatever it looks like.
I've seen people do it for like Mother's Day, like for their kids. The dad or somebody in the child's life will say like, how old do you think mom is? Or like, what do you think mom does for work or whatever, stuff like that. That is so cute. Yeah. And to have it. And then throughout the years, like listen to the progression or like the growth.
Yeah, all that. I often see the books, right? Like, like people give books to their parents to fill out to learn about them. But I just think visual and audio is just such a different, like more meaningful perspective of it. But like I said, I feel like I could do it just from interviewing people about sensitive topics in general. I feel like you could definitely do it too, but you don't need any more business ideas. But anyway.
I also think like my mom would get like a little shy probably telling me things about like her first boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like just because we're really close and I've tried to talk to her about things, but it's hard for her. She's always going to view me as her like daughter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to hear some of those things. I really regret not being able to do that with my grandparents. Like they didn't speak English and I spoke Italian, but I wish that I could have had like a little more in depth. Like my grandpa, for example, like in the war and stuff, I don't know much about it. Like in Africa, like I had no clue.
That's exactly. Yeah.
I wish that I would have had that for my grandparents.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and also like, I not to like be fucking Debbie Downer, but like with time, with years, without having the visual and the audio of their voice, like you forget what it sounds like you really do. And it doesn't happen right away, but over the years, like my grandfather died in 2014 and I can't hear his voice anymore. Like those first few years I could hear it in my head, but now I can't. So it's like to be able to like replay it and have it. And I don't have like a voicemail or anything from him. So it's like, would be nice to have that where you don't forget it because you can replay it.
Yeah. I think it's good. Let me know if you want, if someone's listening, you want to hire me to come interview you.
I do. I want you to do it for my kids.
I also think that's a great idea.
Like you could do it for me so that my kids have it, but you could also do it for my kids so that I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also I want you to interview all my exes as well so that I can know exactly when they fell in love with me.
What? The actual...
Remember when in your vlog she said, I don't really think I say that many crazy things.
You know what I mean?
I guess I do know what you mean.
Okay, if you guys haven't already gone on social media, I did an unboxing for Skims because I'm obsessed with Skims. And I thought that my push-up bra days were behind me, but I had been seeing Skims Ultimate Bra all over my feed and I had to try it out for myself. So I got it. I love how it makes me feel like I just got a boob job, which I did. But this emphasizes that, okay? Other push-up bras can be bulky and heavy, but this one from Skims gives me the perfect lift and cleavage, as you have seen in my most recent red carpet pictures. And I'm so glad that I gave push-up bras another chance.
I'm leaving the push-up bras to you. You guys know that or maybe you don't know, I don't really wear underwear, but when I do, I use my Fits Everybody underwear from Skims because it is comfortable. It is soft. Doesn't rub any in the wrong places. I wear it while I work out. And when I need underwear, Skims is always my go-to.
You guys can shop the Skims Ultimate Bra Collection and more at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that we sent you, select podcast in the survey, and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows.
I'm loving doing these vlogs, actually. They're so much fun. I like watch them back too.
No, the vlog that you just did when we went to dinner was great. That was fantastic.
It just shows that
we have a good time.
We have a good time. I do think that you need to have a TV show. What did she say?
I said it shows we're mentally ill.
Mentally ill.
We are. I am very mentally ill. So
I do have a question about your family. Did you, why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just waiting.
We have already talked about one thing you trained your kids about. Did you, and how did you train your babies to sit in their high chairs? Like they're just like their high chairs feel like their safety place. Like they feel comfortable in them. Like they feel and look very content in their high chairs. And I don't often see that as a collective thing for parents. Did you train them?
Did I train them? I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. I think sometimes, and please nobody rip my head off for this, but I think sometimes people put their babies in their high chairs and use it as a babysitter.
Okay. Oh, so like that's why they're not comfortable there? Because they're just like,
where like I think more like 9 out of 10 times, like my kids are just, they know to go eat their food and drink their babas in their high chair. And then they see everybody at the table and they're in their high chairs. Like they associate it with good things, not like a timeout.
Yeah. Fair. It's just like every time like lunchtime rolls or even breakfast or whatever, I'm like, they're just chilling. They're just waiting for their food. They're not like out of control. I miss them. I haven't seen them in so long.
Their Valley's talking a lot and Verse is just so chill. Like he's Elijah in a baby's body. like
straight up like.
No, Verse and Valley are mini versions of Elijah and myself.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, it's terrifying because I'm like, this is dangerous.
Yeah. I've said that since like before you even had a sixth child.
Yeah.
Fifth. Or even a fifth child. I've said that.
Last night what was last night? I got home. Lux had a soccer game last night and we came home and Creed goes, and you said we were going to go to Becky's house. And I said, Creed, if you ask me that one more time, I'm going to ship you off to Becky's house by yourself. And you said that.
Oh, he can go with Billy because Billy said Becky invited us over for a sleepover. So they can go together.
Bye, Billy. Bye, Crittercrat. Like, y'all are going to Beck's.
I did invite Billy over for a sleepover.
I was like, what?
Wait, I didn't see you interact with Billy at all. Like, do y'all have like a little bromance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're going to golf.
Yeah.
Y'all are going to go golfing, go fishing.
Wait, are we seeing each other in New York in June?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. We're going to do a whole Karma Chaos day. Remember you took that Friday off, you said already?
No, it's Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, whatever.
Probably.
No, Lindsay's going to be here too.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I just show up. Whatever my calendar says is where I show up. If it's not in my calendar, it is not happening. It is not real. I don't care how many times you told me something. If you told me something 6 times and it's not in my calendar, you never told me. Do you see the fucking jowls right now? I cannot wait to get rid of them. Look at all this skin. She was like, you cannot lipo that, Kail. That's all skin. I was like, sign me up.
What do the kids do?
And for the audio listeners, Kail and Becky are making faces.
I'm showing everyone my double and triple chins.
I'm looking at, question about baby bibs. Did I already ask this? I need to update my list. Last time I was overwhelmed. I think I did ask this. Are baby bibs used like right off the bat?
No. Well, some people, it depends how much drool, like when you're getting a bottle or nursing, it depends how much drool you can kind of gauge by how messy the baby is.
Yeah.
Some people wear them so that the milk, if it comes down or if they spit up a lot, it's like convenient to be able to dab their mouth. But for food, yes, I would say, because otherwise you're going to be like me where I was like, I don't need fucking bibs. And then every single thing gets stained and it doesn't come out. So the short answer to that is yes and no.
Okay.
When I would work with infants, I loved to use, especially because you don't know, like, if baby backs, is he going to be colic? Is he going to have like sensitivity to the formula, breast milk? Like maybe Leah has to change what she's eating. There's so many things that can go and they shit all the time. So I just loved a burp cloth or a blanket, like one of those thin muslin blankets. And I always just had it over me completely when we were feeding. So they could spit up on it, they could drool, whatever. And I would use that. I say use that for the first like 6 to 8 weeks and then bibs. But that's just my opinion.
We just have
You
so
gotta
many
get-
bibs.
You got to get the milk will get stuck in the neck folds and it will smell horrible. Like it will smell so bad. Like you need to like make sure that you're like when you give him a bath and stuff, like take him a bath and literally get his neck.
No, it'll smell like nothing you've ever smelled in your fucking life. It's disgusting.
And it doesn't matter how clean you guys are. It really doesn't. It has nothing to do with that. It's just like
I've never heard of this in my entire life.
No, and it's like it's truly foul.
That's like a known thing.
Yes, like it does not matter if you gave your baby a bath at 8 p.m. the night before. By 4 o'clock the next day, your baby is going to have nasty neck.
Because they lay down so much and they have so many folds. They can't move their neck yet. So it just stays. And then they like all this dead cells collect, the sweat, the drool, the dribbling milk that they dribble. So like you clean it, but still like it's going to be there. So you just have to make sure you're cleaning it all the time. And then you can't do it too much because then they get rash.
Irritated. Yeah.
You'll figure it out. You're going to be okay. Baby Bex is going to be perfectly fine. You just got to follow your instincts. You'll smell it. If anything, you'll be like, oh, gotta clean it.
I feel like I'm a child and like don't really like, I know that I'm going to be a great parent and I know that I'm ready than most people, but there's often things that are said that are like, have I lived under a rock my entire life?
Yeah. Also, bottle rot. Have you heard of that?
No.
Bottle rot is, and don't quote me on this. Nobody rip my head off. Not everyone experiences bottle rot, or you could do the same thing as the next parent and one child in one family is going to get bottle rot and the next child is not. Some will argue don't send your baby to bed with milk. I'm going to be so fucking for real with y'all. I have sent every fucking one of my kids to bed with milk and not a single one of them got bottle rot. But I know families who have had their babies, not small children. I'm talking babies and toddlers. Their teeth rot out because of bottle rot.
I'm just so, what is bottle rot?
It's when you send your baby to bed with like juice or milk and it rots their teeth out.
Because they're just like, it's like in their mouth the whole time. I didn't know that milk could rot your teeth. They said, everyone, Leah's here now. They said that you have to really make sure to look out for
bottle rot.
No, neck.
Neck
cheese.
Neck cheese.
Neck
like
cheese.
in the like fat rolls of the neck.
Like milk will go spoiled in there. Like it smells really bad. That's like a common thing.
Could give this baby a bath in the morning when the baby wakes up, and baby Bex is going to have the milk in his neck by 12 p.m.
New fear on
because it's like sweat and milk and just lint and everything in it.
We didn't think this through.
Too
late for turnbacks.
Too late. Another.
Oh, baby Bex.
Like,
you look great though.
You do.
Great.
Feel big.
Yeah, but it's all worth it.
You're all baby though.
Yeah.
Before she leaves, I just want to make a point to say something so that we can all collectively understand this together. I just opened my notes app on my computer so I could stop looking at my phone. And I opened up a notes app that Leah and I share for, it's like a before baby thing. Mm-hmm. And the iPhone had like it, when you put in a list, it has like boxes that you check off on it.
Oh, is that what those are for?
Leah has put green like check mark emojis next to the things instead of just checking.
I feel like no one knows that.
Send a picture.
I feel like no one knows that.
Can you just click on it?
Yeah, like you just click it.
You can
and it like checks off.
Well, that's news to me.
She was today years old when she found out.
I didn't even know how to share the note. She had to teach me how to share the note with her.
Isn't it just so funny how like different people can be?
Yeah, because I would be like Leah, I would have no fucking clue.
I live my life on my technology and Leah does not.
I did think that those were really, really big bullet points. But I just thought that that's how Apple.
Oh, that's so funny.
I just thought that was an Apple Note thing.
That's so cute.
Did you send a picture?
Yeah.
Where?
Group.
Chat?
Your
Yeah.
check.
Oh, I didn't get it yet.
Hold on.
I'm like, I don't think that's
I just woke up from a nap, so I'm a little hilarious. No, you didn't even tell me that there were checks there. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, I opened up the statement by saying I just opened this and saw it.
No, I could see why she thought.
Oh my God, here we go.
I thought they were squares, so I was about to be like, okay, like that is questionable, but no, I'm with Leah on this.
Yeah.
But you can check those, right? Kail?
Well, now I do.
I had no idea. What a nice feature.
Truly. Can we start one of those for the pod?
Thanks, Steve Jobs.
Thanks, Steve Jobs.
Okay.
Aw, rest in peace.
Ready.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye, Leah.
Bye.
Okay, ladies, I need you to stop what you're doing and listen to us. Seriously, pay attention. We're all getting to that age where our bodies are just not what they used to be, right? You know what I'm talking about. You don't have the energy you used to. Your skin isn't as soft and glowing as it used to be. Your hair is falling out and you just don't feel or look as good anymore. And it sucks. We have all felt that exact same way. And then a friend introduced me to this amazing product called Strong Cell. And listen to me when I tell you it has changed my freaking life.
It's got NADH, CoQ10, and marine collagen in it, which all act as a lifeline to your body cells. It's simple. There are cells in every single area of your body. If your cells are healthy and kicking ass, then you're gonna be healthy and kicking ass. Strong Cell is the only company to make NADH that actually gets to your cells, and it comes in a yummy daily drink. It's been 30 days, and I have seen crazy improvements.
I was doing my makeup the other morning and I looked at my hair and skin and was like, holy crap, it feels so moist and young. Plus, I feel like my brain is clear and my energy levels are more balanced. I'll be honest, I was going to make this my little secret, but I can't do that to you guys. You guys have to try this now. Go to strongcell.com and insert code KARMA with a K to get 20% off. Seriously, strongcell.com now. That's spelled STRONGCELL. You want to look and feel 20 again, then go get you some Strong Cell now.
I should have asked this question while she was here too, but I guess that doesn't even matter. What's your favorite candy?
I'm not really a candy girly, to be honest. I'm more of like
She's a cookie girly.
Yeah, I'm a cookie girly, truly.
I love cookies. Everything but the kitchen sink is probably one of my favorite cookies.
I love a good lemon drop.
That's a wild cookie to have as like a top favorite. Anything lemon is just not my thing.
I love lemon. Anything lemon is for me.
Okay. I do have some exciting news that I've decided.
Okay, what is the news? Tell me about it.
I decided to order a hummingbird feeder with a camera on it.
Be careful with the nectar and get your tips from Spencer Pratt because there are certain I think nectar or whatever that will like literally glue their mouths shut.
Okay. So if anyone's listening and has a nectar that I should be using, I'm really excited about it because Leah and I have been sitting here and we see hummingbirds come up. If you've seen pictures of our house, our entire one living room is all windows, like 7-foot windows. There's like 10 of them. Hummingbirds have been coming up and I'm like, there's so many hummingbirds that I see and I just want to see them more.
I love that. My grandparents had hummingbird feeders and bird feeders and stuff. And so I always saw hummingbirds at my grandparents' house. And I feel like I never see them in Delaware. Like I literally never see them.
Same. Like I feel like, and all of a sudden I saw like 3 and I'm like, oh, I need a hummingbird feeder now.
I want to put a post in my yard and see if I put like, how do I attract hummingbirds?
I think that's how you do it with a hummingbird feeder. But my concern is the bears. Do you think they have those
at Tractor Supply? Do you think Tractor Supply would sponsor me?
Yes.
Do you think that we could do Karma and Chaos hummingbird feeders with Tractor Supply? I'm going to look it up. I'm going to get one.
Are we good?
No. We are so not okay.
Oh, Rebecca Hayter. We're never good over here.
I think this episode comes out like next week, right?
Tractor Supply hummingbird feeder.
If you are listening,
wow, they have some pretty nice.
Share your screen with the class.
Okay, how do I do that? Look at how cool these are. Wow. So these are all from Tractor Supply.
You should have one hang right outside your window.
I would love that. So I need to figure out.
I got the one with the camera though from Amazon.
How do I do that?
I got it off Amazon.
But how do I know what to put in it?
The one I ordered came with stuff, but now I'm nervous if I'm going to kill the hummingbirds or not.
We could ask Spencer.
You know him?
Yeah. Let me look up on Amazon with the... Can you see my screen still or no?
Yeah. Don't do anything weird.
Well, I'm not promising. Can you see that I'm looking up on Amazon or no?
It's coming today.
That's exciting.
It's not that expensive either. It's
So when the videos come through of your hummingbird feeder, you're gonna have to send them so I can insert them into the podcast episodes.
It won't be next week because I'm gone this weekend.
But, you know.
But yeah. But now we can become hummingbird girlies.
Hummingbird girlies.
Kangaroo girlies, kayak girlies, hummingbird.
Should we go kayaking?
We can go I think that you should come. So I know we talked about this way earlier. You're gonna come around in September. My birthday.
Yeah, but should we go kayaking before that? I have like 12 kayaks, Kail in the kayaks.
I also have a kayak, so we could.
I also have a fishing kayak if you have a fishing pole.
I hate kayaking, if I'm gonna be honest.
What?
Yeah.
I love to eat.
It's a lot of effort, and I've lost so many phones while I've gone.
I literally I tow a kayak just for snacks. Like I pull it.
Tubing.
Should we go whitewater rafting?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down.
Yes.
I almost died in one.
What I meant. I meant tubing on the Delaware River where it's nice and calm, and you get a tube and you put beer in a cooler, then you get another tube.
That's what we grew up doing.
Yeah.
All right. So sign me up. When are we going?
We could go.
I don't know. Send me dates. You're the one with the crazy schedule, and then I go by your crazy schedule. So
yeah,
I'm down. Sign me the fuck up.
It's gonna have to be before your surgery because you can't
get down for 2 weeks. Don't even worry about that.
You can't get into the Delaware River with a open wound on your face. That you'll get infected quick.
No. Yeah, you're gonna turn into some weird animal or something.
Yeah.
What kind?
Loch Ness Monster.
Shrek.
Well, Shrek action. I think that we need to do, and I'm saying this, and Alessandra, leave it in so people pressure us into doing this.
Okay.
I think that we should do a bonus episode of just questions that people ask.
Love that idea.
Let us know if you think that's a good idea.
That idea. And now we're going to read, is it karma or is it chaos?
I have it up. You want me to read it?
Yes, please.
Hi, ladies. Kail, I was at your Columbus Live podcast and was the very last person to meet you. I don't know if you remember, but I do. Becky, I very much wish you were there, and I hope y'all do a live podcast tour again. I'd die. Okay, karma or chaos? My sister just had a baby, so I went over for the night to help and hang out. We ate some dinner, then needed a little sweet treat, so my sister made some cinnamon rolls. Mind you, she made half of this roll earlier in the week and put the last half back in the fridge. We ate the cinnamon rolls and were sitting on the couch when she said her stomach was hurting. I said, "Oh, really? I feel fine." She asked if I could keep an eye on the baby, and she went to the bathroom. I swear to God, immediately after she shut the door, I had to shit. Not just, oh, I gotta go, but like rumbling in my belly, about to lose it if I didn't sit on the toilet right away. I ran down the hall and asked if she was done, and she said, I literally just sat down. I told her I couldn't hold it and I was gonna have to go in the sink. I went back to the living room so I could check on the baby when I noticed the back door was open. I was just about to go out and dig a hole when she yelled that she was wiping.
Dig a hole?
Like, dig a hole. Shit.
I'm not digging a hole. I'm just going to fucking shit in the lawn.
The way I ran down the hallway into the bathroom, she barely got off the toilet when I sat down and shit right on top of her shit. We laugh about it today, but I was the most scared I've ever been about shitting my pants in my adult life. So karma for eating cinnamon rolls or just pure chaos? That's chaos.
Pure chaos.
Yeah.
I was never even thinking about digging a hole. I was always just going to shit on the lawn.
On the lawn. You're talking to a girl that shits herself frequently, but the most wild part of that story is the shit on top of someone else's shit, I think.
like in the toilet, I hope.
Yeah. She said she shit on top of her sister's
Sometimes
shit.
it just be like that. But also, we need to have a PSA here. Like, as soon as the shit comes out of your ass, flush the toilet. Like, what are we waiting for? I don't care if you're still sitting on the toilet. Flush it.
I wait.
Why?
I wait till I'm done.
Why?
That'll be there for an hour.
Why?
Couldn't tell you.
Why?
Alessandra, do you flush right away?
After I shit or in general?
No, like right after you get the first part out, do you flush and then do some more?
No, not while I'm sitting on the toilet because it's after splash. I wait until I'm done and then I close the lid and flush.
First of all, I shit in 30 seconds or less. That's number one.
Wow.
Number two, the second it comes out of my asshole, I flush.
But like, do you have more that comes after?
No, never. Literally never, unless I'm sick.
Interesting.
Well, maybe that's why I shit my pants, because only half the shit comes out half the time, you know?
I do know.
I will say that I haven't had coffee in several weeks, and I need to start drinking coffee regularly again because that'll help.
Wonder why.
Well, I'm getting a bird feeder.
And that's all she wrote, folks. I hope that every single person that is listening this far has the best week that you could possibly have. If you are listening right now, Pride merch is out. If you don't order right now, you're not going to get it in time for Pride, and that would be homophobic. So make sure you order your Pride merch. Get it. Love it. Take pics. Send us pics.
Also, really quickly, go ahead and subscribe to For the Haters on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can listen to podcasts. Go subscribe to For the Haters. The new season is out. These are all new episodes, all new stories. You don't want to miss this season because it's a good one. And Becky put a lot of time and effort into it. I truly don't even care if you listen to it or not. You need to go download it.
Listen to the fucking story.
Listen to them, but also download.
Yeah, just like play it. If you can't listen because of the topic at hand, like let it play. Help a girl out. All right. Well, it was lovely to see you.
Yeah, it was great to see you. Thank you for coming to New York. Love you so much. And bye, everyone. See ya.
Bye.
I'm Stassi Schroeder, and honestly, you never know who or what you might hear on my podcast, Stassi, because, well, I'm a little cray-cray.
One of the ways you know you have #grown is when you come to the realization that Carrie Bradshaw is kind of the worst person. I've had to explain to her that the fireplace grows so that Santa can fit in it. And now she's going to be like, well, there is no fireplace and we're in this hotel. And I'm going to have to explain to her, I don't know, he gets a hotel room key. Like all these things that you have to come up with. It's just kind of crazy. Should I bring a whistle to wherever I go?
Do you think that would be the thing to break the ice?
Whistle. Listen up. Every single one of us here is feeling some level of social anxiety. So let's just get on with it, okay? Take a fucking breath. Relax.
So please do me a fave. Listen, follow, rate, and review my podcast, Stassi, wherever you get your podcasts.
Pluto TV has all the shows and movies you love streaming for free. That means laughter is free with gut-busting comedies like The Neighborhood, Boomerang, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Bueller.
Mystery is free with countless cases to crack from Criminal Minds, Tracker, and Matlock.
I'm a lawyer, like the old TV show.
And thrills are free with heart-pumping hits like The Walking Dead and Pulp Fiction.
Correctamundo.
Feel the free Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.